Now then guys, it is 11 minutes past 11 on Thursday and we're at a new venue. Me and Danny, look. It's a shithole. Look at the state of it down here. Oh my word. We're at Macro guys at Hull in the deep. Tied in or tied out. You can fish here apparently. It's supposed to be up to 60 metres. Yeah, so I've got a massive hook on. It's a 4.0 with a king prawn on there at the minute. There you go, look. So as always, I'll let you know what happens. Oh, I got my tooth ripped out, by the way. Feels much better. So good not to have any pain. And I actually had a good night's sleep last night. I only got up once for the toilet, so that was pretty cool. I'm well happy with that. Got another one to come out in a few days time, and that'll be the end of my toothache from my molars.
We're all back down to our shitty rods.
Yeah, back on my pen. Danny's back on his little floppy rod. He's still waiting for his new tip to come. He's got a luminous tip ordered, but they're taking the piss a little bit. I'm on my pen. It's an old rod, but you've seen it before. It works well. It's got a lot of bend to it. It's a pretty decent rod, to be fair. I've got the 18 foot, I've said that before. Yeah, not bad rods. The 18's a bit of a scaffolding pole, like, but you can still sling it out. Anyway, we'll crack on. Well guys, exactly an hour. It's 12 o'clock. You can just see the bridge. You can just see the other side of the river. Fog's lifting. Blue sky is coming out. It looks like it's going to be okay, but I've already snagged and snapped off already once. So yeah, not best pleased with that. But it is what it is. It's a brand new rig as well. Yeah, such is life, eh? We'll carry on. At the moment I've got a 2-hook place flapper with what appears to be 3/0 hooks on. And a ragworm on each one. And we're out about 60 yards or so. It's pulling slightly to the right. We're benefiting from a lot of shelter here. There's no wind at all. Absolutely flat calm. It's like a mill pond. And it's still running well though. It's got a good pull on it. Considering we're like 4 hours away from high tide. Danny's got his big bait on. He's got a crab with prawn and worm. He's hoping for a big fish. I'm hoping for any fish and I don't get snagged again. The chap here just joined us from Sheffield. It's quite a way to go.
Oh, she's flooded. Flooded in.
Good to hear. Well guys, after the second snag, I've moved down from the fence mark there. The guy next to us, he has a snag as well. So if you come down, don't fish right there because it's snaggy as shit. I've moved down a little bit more, got it out, and we're just giving it a bash here. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we'll get something. So now I've currently got a pennel pulley with 3/0 bottom hook, 3/0 circle hook for the top, and a big fat worm on there, a ragworm. Oh, I might have mentioned the ragworm. These rags, guys, are from George last Saturday. Look at this, look. I mean, they are dead, but they're perfectly good bait still. They're not slop. Not anything. The vermiculite in there really helps to keep them dry and not rotting. So yeah, it warm them up. Some of them do actually still move, but mostly I think they're just dead. There might be a stick because it's been in the fridge so cold. Well, we'll see what happens with them.
Firm and that still.
Yes, they look healthy. Healthy enough to put on the hook, and they don't squish out when you put them on or out. So Yeah. Cheers, George, at Anglers and Danglers.
Oh.
Well, guys, I've just missed 2 bites, which were quite decent. Fortunately, nothing came about them. But my bait's been hammered a little bit, so something was on it. Enough to pull the rod down a little bit. Give me a decent couple of rattles. There's even more folk turning up. Quite a popular venue then. 1 o'clock, guys, I had 2 bites. Rod's just settling down, you can see it bouncing around a bit there. Not long cast it out. It's swinging around and pulling it close to the side there, roughly where Danny is now. It's quite a pull up here. I'll give it that much. It's a big tide though, so I was expecting it. This tide pull on this side, guys, is absolutely massive. I was about 60 yards out and I ended up right in front of Danny. So at the minute, I'm just plobbed it over and I'm about 12 foot out. You can't see it. Here's my line, look. Very close in indeed. But with this pull, about the only place to be. Otherwise you're down into other people's line and stuff. But no more bites as of yet. And I'm beginning to think the other bites weren't actually bites, but were more just tidal pull. Pulling it across the riverbed there. Time is 1:30. I was hoping we'd have caught fish by now. It's a 3:30 tide, so we're 2 hours before high tide. Hopefully it'll pick up like it does on Sihthloe. For us, the last hour of the tide over there, so perhaps it might be the same this side. Got a day boat out there having a fish. Won't they catch something? They're certainly in the deep water channel, I'd have thought. But apparently it swings around here along this edge about 60 yards out, 50 yards out, so the locals have been telling us. And there's a little sandbank just out there to the right hand side, so we're just inside that. It's really slow, very, very slow. Well, guys, it is now 2 o'clock. We've not had a bite between us. Got snagged off. It's a shit tip. Rubbish everywhere. There's even Jorex over there, used ones as well. So we're packing up, going to get something to eat on the way back, and we're going to hit Sihthloe again, because at least we get bites at Sihthloe. So when we get there, we will be fishing the down, I would have thought. We'll just see how it goes. But it's got to be better than here. Anything's got to be better than here. Well done, guys, we have got back from macro, which was a washout. Absolute shit tip. Snag. No bites. So we'll come down to the Wasteland to fish the ebb down a little bit. Early indication, see these lads at the end there? They've had a haddock and a cuddling. So you never know. We've got a 2-hook flapper out, size 3 J hooks on, and a ragworm on each. We're approximately 80 yards out or so. Let's hopefully we'll get something from down here. 4:20, guys, and no bites for me at all. Danny's had a bite. Lad on the corner just had another small fish out. Not sure what it is. But yeah, it's certainly slow today. Both sides of the bank. Got one of those smart rod tips on, which change colour look with an indication. So we're giving those a trial out. I tried them before. I found it was a bit too sensitive, but this one seems to be quite okay. There's a little bit of wind, probably 10-15 mile an hour, but it's handling it. It's not blinking crazy for no reason like it used to, or like they used to years ago. About 2 years ago we had some. Got 2 smart lights, 2 normal lights, 2 rechargeable batteries, and a charger from eBay for £20 and 50 pence. Seems like quite good value, that, to be fair. No doubt you can hear the wind whistling past the phone right now, and it's still behaving itself. You can see from the chimney stack the force of the wind. So yeah, it's doing okay. So I've just swapped the rigs again, guys, and I've currently got that 4-row panel pulley on with the 4-row circle hook, and a nice king prawn on there. So hopefully we'll get something. All night time drawing in, guys. There's a few anonymous clouds around, but it's not too bad. We've got the car to jump in. Oh, lots of false alarm, guys, but showed you how the rod works. And again, look, and again. I've probably got a crab on that at the minute. Trying to rob my bait. Little attacks then stopping, little attacks and stopping. I made short work of the last bait what was on. Didn't last 2 bloody minutes, to be fair. Well, guys, first fish to me. It's a lovely little whiting. Took on king prawns. There you go, look. Whee! Well, guys, that's it from the Wastelands for today. Just one whiting for myself. Been a trying day, shall we say. Been hard work. There's not been a lot of sport out there, to be fair, but we've done what we can. Had a good time. It's been a good giggle. We found macro to be the shithole what it is, but there you go. Can't have everything. Sorry, like, but truth's truth, isn't it? So yeah, until next time, guys, tight lines.